like Bank Indonesia, Gojek, Sampurna, and here is the full list of the clients that already work with me and use my service as a trainer. This is as a trainer, as a writer. I write regularly on my blog, davidpranata.com. I also publish 2 books, Speak with Power and Communication Made Easy. So actually that's a big introduction about me. Now let's move on to the main topic. So basically, the art of conversation is about communication skill, a topic that I believe Toastmasters is also best friend of. First, Toastmasters is about leadership, but also second is about communication. Let me ask you first, what is communication actually? Anyone can give definition? What is communication?
When do people speak?
When two people speak,
Sending message.
sending message 50% correct.
We do convey our thoughts or feeling.
Convey thought or feeling still 50% correct. How about the other 50%? Apart from conveying, we also receiving messages. That's why I said 50% correct, because what you mentioned is just a part of sending the message. We also receive message. And how do we send and receive message? How? Anybody know? How we send message?
Verbal and non-verbal.
Wow, verbal and non-verbal communication. You are an expert in communication. You should replace me here. So basically, we communicate by using verbal and non-verbal communication. Let's start first with the verbal communication. What is verbal communication actually? Communication that use
Language. Language.
language.
Use voice.
To be exact, is
Voice.
using
Voice.
words.
Oh, words.
That's why we develop language, verbal communication. And we using words by using speaking, writing, listening, and reading. And when we have verbal communication, it means we also have the other one, non-verbal communication. Anyone can give me example? What is the example of non-verbal communication?
Body
Body
language.
language.
Body language,
Vocal variety.
tonality, telepathy. I don't know what type of communication is that. So the example of non-verbal communication is eye contact, gestures. These are all body language. Yeah. Let me ask another question. Let's say when you convey your message, when your verbal and non-verbal communication is not aligned, which one do you think the receiver believes most? Is it
Non-verbal.
your verbal or non-verbal?
Non-verbal.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, let me give an example. Raise your hand if you already married. Okay. Praful, eh? Let's say you're going back home and you meet your spouse and you ask, "Hey, honey, how are you?" And your spouse said, "Okay." Do you think she is okay?
No. No.
Definitely not, yeah. But her words say, "Okay." Why you said she is not okay?
Women are
It's fun.
expert at making opposite communication.
You make judgment based on her
Non-verbal. Yeah.
tonality, yeah?
Yes.
So the word is okay, but the tonality is okay. So it means you believe in tonality or non-verbal communication more than the verbal of the words that she said. So that's an example of verbal and non-verbal communication. So basically this is the basic, the communication. And now let's move on specifically to the art of communication. Once again, this is a part of communication. That is the sole purpose is to build, still remember?
Relation.
Yeah. So why do we need relation? This quote can sum it up. Let's read it all together. People
Do
Do
do business with people
They know, like, and trust.
We do believe that in order to succeed in life, we need hard work, maybe we also need luck, we need skill, we need talents, but other than that, we need others. We need relation. That's why we learn the art of conversation. So after this, we will learn 3 steps on how to build relation. Start with the first step. Let's read it all together. Step 1 is
First
first
impression.
impression. Step number 2,
Building
building
rapport.
rapport. Step number 3,
Conversation.
conversation. So let's move on to the step number 1 first, which is
First
first
impression.
impression. I do have a story about first impression. I have a long lost friend. One day he texted me, "Hey Pak David, how are you?" And I replied, "Oh, I'm good. By the way, do you still work at the previous company?" And then he replied, "Hey, I'm also good, but I'm no longer work on that company. Now I move on into a new company. Currently, I'm working in a company that focuses in commodity investment. By the way, Pak David, do you have free time? Maybe we can meet. If you were me, what's on your mind?"
This is opportunity.
I think you know the scheme very well, gitu ya. Are you a victim, pelaku, atau korban?
Suspect.
I also think the same way. Wow, it must be during the meeting he will prospect me, maybe to invest on his company, to join or buy his products. But since we were friends, yeah, if it's someone that I don't know, then definitely I said sorry, I'm busy. But because we were friends, then okay, let's meet up. So we make appointment in a cafe. So I came from far. I saw there was another person with him. Guess who do you think he is? My friend is sitting there with another person, another man. Guess who do you think he is?
Upline.
Upline. Now I really wonder. You know the scheme very well, isn't it? All the details.
I am the upline.
Oh, his manager, yeah. So when I met him, it's correct. Yeah, Pak David, please introduce. This is my manager. So okay. So we introduced one another, and at the moment I said, he started his presentation. By the way, Pak David, have you ever heard this kind of investment? Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Until wait. Why don't we order something first?
Good.
So I raised my hand, yeah. Waiter, so the waiter came. So I ordered double espresso. And then the waiter asked to my friend, "How about you, sir?" My friend said, "Sorry, I don't order first." And then the waiter asked to his manager, "How about you, sir?" The manager also said, I don't order any." Up to this point, do you think everything goes normally, or do you think, I think something strange?
Yeah.
Is it A, anything normal, or B, I feel something strange here? A or B?
B.
Why? What makes it strange in your feeling? Kenapa?
We know you know him,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't really trust him right now
Okay.
because he's doing something suspicious.
So doing something. What is the suspicious thing? Anything okay, or do you feel
I think simple. You are generous, they stingy.
It seems like this side, yeah. They know really well.
Yeah.
Everything, yeah. The scheme and everything. I also felt the same way, yeah. Hey, at the end, I'm the one who should order my own food and drink. So it means I came here and I have to pay myself, yeah. Heard about the business speech. At that moment, yeah, what we call the first impression is broken. Yeah, I already made, say, a judgment about them. I already make my mind. Even though their presentation is so good, so convincing, but I will not join. Why? Because of the wrong first impression. That is the reason why we need first impression. Make it correct first impression, and then the rest of your presentation or maybe your pitch will become smoother. Make the wrong first impression, and later on it will become a disaster. Person at the back, can you hear my voice? Okay, good. Yeah. So that is the reason why we need to set the first impression correctly. And let us move backward. Communication, verbal and non-verbal. Verbal and non-verbal. First impression. Which one do you think determine the first impression the most? Verbal communication or non-verbal communication?
Non-verbal.
Non-verbal communication. So that's why after this I will share with you some of the tips, what we call impression cue, by using our non-verbal communication. First one is about the open body language. If we want to give good first impression, we should use what we call open body language. Because open body language shows that we are confident and we are open to new ideas. For example, let's say you come to meet with the clients and your body language is something like this. This one is a example of close body language. Or maybe you just in the corner and people will feel that you are not confident.
Yeah.
Another example, when you do presentation, which one do you think look more confident? Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is example A. Open body language and you approach the audience. Compare with this one. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. These are some examples, open body language and closed body language. That is first tips. Second one is about fronting. Fronting means when you speak with the others, make sure your triple T, top, torso, and toe point to the other person. Yeah. For example, I meet with Iti, Hai Iti. Gimana Pak Bagus kabarnya?
Good. Okay, it's okay.
Do you think how he feels? You speak with someone,
But
but the orientation towards the other people, very simple. But have you ever experienced that way?
Yes.
Yes.
I guess some of you ever experienced that way. When you feel ignored by the other person just because of the fronting. Or maybe, let's say you speak with the others. I speak with it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I heard you. You don't feel that you are being listened. And the last one is definitely is about eye contact. During the conversation, aim to have 50 to 70% of eye contact. Above that, it will be too dominating. For example, let's say if during the first until the end of the presentation, I only make eye contact to Purwanto and only Purwanto. After the certain point, you will feel, is there something wrong? So that's the reason why 50 to 70%, especially if you are in the interpersonal conversation, one-on-one. Not more, but most of the common mistake is people make less eye contact. For example, during presentation, what is the most common mistake about eye contact? People will look when they deliver presentation, blah 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 blah. Another common mistake. Today we will talk about micro skill communication, impression cue, blah 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 blah. It's the most common mistakes. Eye contact. So that is the first step. Anyone still remember what is the first step to build relation?
Open body.
I mean this one. So first impression. That is the first step. These are some of the tips, especially about the non-verbal communication. And let's move on to the second step, which is building rapport. Building rapport is mean you can build good connection instantly, even to the person that who you just meet. And actually, for this one, for this step, I only have one tip, one and only one. And that tip is to find similarities. Why? Because we love people who are similar with us. For example, anyone here love to watch football? And when you watch football, you watch English Premier League. Okay, only one. And your favorite club is Liverpool. Okay, sorry, we are enemy. I guess Manchester United, right? Chelsea?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's say you meet with other people. They love the same club. Let's say you meet another people. Both are Chelsea fans. And even though it was the very first time you meet, then you become like an old friends. Why? Because you have something in common. Find similarity. So my tips for you is when you meet with others, try to find something similarity that you have with them. For example, what are the similarities that you can find? First, you can find the people that both of you know. Or maybe the same situation. You came from the same city. You came from the same university or school. And the last one is same hobby. I also have story about this. Yeah. One day, I'm supposed to meet with a radio station manager. I have to meet him because I want to propose my public speaking training, yeah, to his company. Before I met him, I did some research on the internet. And on the article that I found on the internet, I found out that he is a heavy metal music lover. And for those of you who may not know me, I'm also a heavy metal music lover. My favorite band is like Halloween, Gamma Ray, Rhapsody, Nightwish. Maybe you haven't heard the name yet, right? Yeah. Means I'm too young. Yes, I come from a younger generation. I do acknowledge that, yeah. So before I met him, I already have this information. So when I met him, guess what is the majority of the conversation topic?
The hobby.
It's
The
about
heavy metal.
heavy metal music. I will ask question. What is your favorite band? Hey, have you ever attended this concert? 80% of the conversation is about heavy metal music. The rest 20% is about the proposal. But I went home that day, bring the proposal that is already approved. Why do you think that happened? Because in heavy metal we are united.
Oh.
That's because of I find something in common, similarity. And not many people love heavy metal music. For example, anyone here love heavy metal music? No, right? This is something unique. This is something specific. So that's why when you find similarity on that topic, we can connect. So that is how you find similarity through verbal similarities. Another tips, non-verbal similarities. You can also actually match your body language and how you speak. For example, you match the language. Sometimes I also need to contact my clients directly to sell my service, in-house training program. So sometimes when I call my clients and I notice, hey, they are using Japanese accent. Nggih, Pak. Nggih is a specific word that comes from Central Java. And if I notice that, then directly I will switch how I speak. I will ask, "Lho Pak, sampeyan ini saking Jawa Tengah kah, Pak?" "Lho iya, iki saking Demak." "Alah Pak, tonggo, aku asline Kudus." Maybe this is the first time in Toastmaster meeting someone using Japanese language, yeah. But I switch the language instantly, and it becomes instant connection. Why? Because we speak on the same language. And usually, if we find those similarities, the project will be accomplished. Yeah, I will get the proposal signed. Why? Simple similarities. We speak the same language. Yeah. So maybe if one day I wish to speak at Ispatido, I have to learn Indian language.
99% Indonesia.
Okay, so the last step is about conversation. Yeah, conversation, it means how you can deepen relationship using the conversation. There is a famous quote by one of the communication skill expert, Dale Carnegie. He said, "If you want to be interesting, then don't try to make yourself interesting. Some people work very hard to make themselves interesting. by telling lots of jokes, tell funny stories, make intelligent quotes. But actually, if you want to be interesting, don't try to be, but be interested in others. And actually, to be interested in others, there are two things that you can do. Anyone can guess? You want to be interested with others. What are two things that you can do?
Listening.
Listen and this is answer number one. If can answer it correctly. Listen and asking skill. These two skills, when I conducted my own workshop, is already like another full session itself, like 2 hours training itself. Yeah. So basically, what we want to learn here: listen and ask more. Charles Duhigg, on his new book, Super Communicators, a book that I suggest you to read. He mentioned that actually the person that can become the super communicators, that can unite people, is not the one who can really lead and have dominance, but it is who listen, ask question, and repeat other person's point of view. So that is why the reason we need listening skill and asking skill. Several tips for nonverbal communication to improve your listening skill. When you listen to others, actually you can lead to others because listening shows how interested you are in the topic of conversation. For example, if I listen to you with, I don't seem very interested, at least stand it. And if you hear a gossip about your neighbor, you because leaning show your interest. The other tip is smile, because smile shows that you are open to others and also new idea. And the last one is slow nod. Sometimes, the simplest tips about listening skill is actually you can listen better by just saying, "Oh." With slow nod, not fast nod. Because this shows the sign, quick, finish. So those are several tips about non-verbal communication when we do listen. Yeah. So basically, that is my sessions about 3 steps to build relation. Anyone still remember? What is the first step? Build impression. Second step?
Building rapport.
Building rapport. And the last one is the conversation itself. Yeah. I will close the presentation with one final story. Actually, there is one thing that we need if we want to build a good relation with others. This is a story about my recent experience. I and Rani, we are newlyweds, yeah. So we also moved into a new house, find new communities, try to do activities. That's why the reason we also joined Toastmasters Club. And she also asked me, "Hey David, let's join the local vocal choir, yeah, paduan suara kur gereja." And I love heavy metal music, but my main weakness is singing. You can ask me to speak for like whole two full days, but if you ask me to sing, but okay. So to accompany her, let's go and give it a try. First meeting, I met with the vocal coach, and then he asked me, "Pak David, what is your vocal range? Is it tenor or bass?" I said, "I have no idea." "It's okay, Pak. Let's try and find it out. Please follow me. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Follow, Pak." And I try my best. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. And after a while, he gave his assessment. I'm also waiting for his assessment. Pak David, initially you can just follow others. And it is also okay, Pak, if you want to just lip sync at the beginning. So at that moment, I know my vocal tips. It is not tenor, it is not bass, but it's just happy voice. It means I wasn't there for the performance. I wasn't there for the skill. I was there just to make time to accompany Rani and to make friends with others. These are one things that we need to invest if you want to build relation. Make time, especially to the people that matter most in your life. And I also do believe in Toastmasters, we also do the same thing, right?
Yes.
Some people not come here not just for the public speaking skill, communication skill, but you also want to spend time, especially to the people that close to you, what matter most to you. So I hope this is beneficial for you. Thank you.
Pak David, ladies and gentlemen, please again give big applause to Toastmasters. I already listened your educational session for the last 30 minutes. Likely you didn't give me just art of conversation, Pak David, but you give me also the art to get a business. Also, art to have a good behavior. Okay. Perhaps there is any QA session? Any QA session about it?
Depend on the time. Yeah.
Oh, time limit.
Time is limit. Okay. Again, Toastmaster David, thanks a lot for the educational session. And again, I have a precious information and professionally also vivid information. Okay, oh yeah, okay, likely.
As usual.
As usual. And I think you see that, likely. This certificate is bankable.
As you mentioned on your
Yeah.
story.
Please take the picture. Anybody? Give the picture. Okay.
Not only not only certificate, but also chocolate.
There's another gift, David. Chocolate.
Is there an bucket list on the list of
I know the trick because this is also what I did on my training.
You do the drill.
Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please again give big applause to our friends. Okay, next meeting. The next meeting and the next session is prepared speech session. There is a single speaker. Prepared speech session. Speaker 1, Geraldine Budiman Rani. Title: Finding Muchness, Pathway, Persuasive Influence, Conformity, and Body Language Topic. Level 4, 1, Project 3, time 5 to 7 minutes. Evaluator Toastmaster training. Toastmaster Nanny, should you give us some explanation to Rani about the purpose of the project? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, give big applause to our friend Toastmaster Nanny.
Okay, I think it's okay if I introduce about the project from here, yeah? So, the project is about the introduction to vocal variety and body language. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Geraldine Ferrami Budiman, Finding Muchness.
Good evening, everyone. It's good to be back again here. It's good to see some familiar faces. So, hello again. Today, I'm going to talk about finding muchness. So, before I go further, I'd like to ask, do any one of you Have you ever, or probably the correct one maybe, when is the last time that you dream about doing something that it sparked in your mind that you're going to do it now, you want to do it hard, you feel all the energy rush, and then you want to make it happen. Anyone? Maybe last night, last week,
Just now.
just now. That's great. So Pak David has already
Inspired,
given you
yeah.
inspiration. Well, what are you going to do then? Did you do something about it? What happens?
Of course, I want to practice the conversation, like Pak David say.
All right. Oh, that's good. That's good. So, for most of us, sometimes when we have like a spark of idea of what we're going to do, and it feels just so, I'll say, real, like we want to do it, make it happen. But then we go to sleep with it, and the next day we wake up forgetting it, right?
Mm.
And most of people say, you know why? Because the world is complicated, life is complicated, right? Well, you can say that world is complicated, life is complicated sometimes, but our thought is not, unless you choose to. All of us were born with life blessed to love, to dare, to dream, to create, to live to the best. But growing old, I'm not saying growing up, growing old, we put a lot of responsibilities, worries, doubts, and fear into it that we often forget the essence of life. So, what if I say, um, world is interesting, life is different in a good way, or unique, as you say? Don't you feel that the perspective is switching? There's always a chance, like a 50-50 chance of things to happen in a good way and bad way. For instance, with my speech right now, will I fail? 50-50% chance. Will I succeed? 50-50% chance. So where should I stand on? So the aim is always has to be high, the highest that you can put on. Do you know why? Do you know why you have to put your aim so high? Because when you fall short, if you put the aim so high, the highest that you can put on, and you fall short, you will still at the position that is higher than when you're not doing it, right? So, and also, it's very important that you need to feel humble at the same time. Accept that you are a human. Accept that there is nothing that is 100% perfect and correct at the same time. But those imperfections actually make a room for you to grow. You have room for you to get better, to be a good learner. And also, it will utilize your other skills too. Your problem solving skills, analytical skills, idea generations, leadership, and so many more. There are things that naturally is out of our control, which is the ones that you actually have to let go the worries about. But also there are things that under your control that you should put on your best effort on it. You need also to let yourself say fail forward. Have you ever um, know about the failing forward, the term of failing forward? Yeah. So, any one of you haven't heard about failing forward? Failing forward is actually a concept being brave, of making mistakes in order to learn further. Or in a way, you can say um, it's a step that you take backward. So then, in order to move forward like further. In our community right now, I see a lot of people are so afraid of making mistakes, and even taking the risk of making mistake itself, it's so daring already. But unfortunately, if you see the one that has the greatest success are the one who dare to make mistakes. They are invest in the mistakes that they already made. And also, this will go to the next question. How about reputation? Some people, they are afraid of making mistakes because they feel that those mistakes will hurt their reputation. But in this world, one of the most greatest thing that you can do is to care less about what other people think about you. There are 8 billion people in this world today. And how do you care that like everyone's thought about you, right? Also, if the thought is negative and it doesn't make you grow, so don't own it, leave it, let them have it, right, and move on. Again, there are 8 billion people in this world, and so I'm sure you're going to have a handful of people that will care for you, support you better. So in this meeting, I like to bring the topic of finding muchness with the purpose of to ask you to see the abundance of life has for you. Sometimes it's just you need only to tweak your mind a little bit. If you change your perspective, if you change your narrative, the world is much, 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 much wider for you to see. A world that is full of possibilities, the world that is no boundaries. Dream until it's true. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow, Toastmasters. I'm impressed. Okay, thank you for your soft voice. Your voice too soft. If I differ your voice with Elias' voice, of course, very, very different. Of Elias always say, ha 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 ha, but he's very soft until I was sleeping. But it's okay. By the way, thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, please give big applause to Rani. The next, I saw somebody very sleepy, but now there's a humor master. There is a 4 leading humor master in Toastmaster. One, Toastmaster Prabul, Toastmaster Ormanto, Toastmaster Elias, and Toastmaster. very expert in a specific joke. About humor joke, this is a monologue concept. Perhaps some newcomer there is no about the humor concept. Toastmaster humor concept is a monologue concept. It's not good concept like Indonesian like apa lengang rumpi, ketoprak humor, opera San Java, and the others. But this is a monologue concept like Bob Hope. Yeah. David already enrolled at Toastmasters 2006. I'm sure you already familiar about the stand-up comedian like this, but there is no in Indonesia at the time, right? 2008 and there's no Suci, Pak. There's no stand-up comedy. But I think you also you just familiar with Sri Mula, right? And ketoprak humor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will show something very different. Don't be sleepy. and please be laughing. I call the first master humor. Wait, with the time. It is true, 3 until 5
Yes,
minutes,
yes.
but the other is
Yeah, different.
Praful is not staff member.
Step, what do you mean?
Bukan apa?
From some other club. So it's called a step member.
Staff member.
Oh.
Oh, that's like steps, right?
Step-
Iya, step
brother.
brother, step sister, step son. Itu
Oh.
anak tiri gitu loh. It is true that
Yeah, yeah.
Praful time 3 until 5 minutes.
TPU. It's
Okay.
Later will be longer.
Okay.
1 hour.
The audience, please be focused. I will call the first our comedian from India, Mr. Praful Pranata. Okay, perfect.
Actually, there's nothing funny about this. This is very tragic. So what happened? Last week we were at this contest and Parlan called me after the contest and said, I think Praful, you're very funny. And you must do a stand-up.
Always like this.
My dad is still crying after I was born. So, yeah, my dad is a crazy guy. He once told his friend in a marriage that, I have a golden son.
Mhm.
So he said, oh, really? Like how? He has no bad habits. So the guy asked him, so he doesn't have drinks? No. So he doesn't smoke? No, he doesn't smoke. Okay, he would be having multiple girlfriends or something? No. He must be a little arrogant? No, not at all. Oh, what a golden son. How old is he? Oh, he's 6 months old. So my father was crazy because when I went and told him, when I was grown up, I told him, Dad, I have something to tell you. So Dad said, yeah. Already he looked not receptive to what I'm about to tell him. I told him, I want to get married. Say sorry. So I said, Dad, I think you got it wrong. I just told you I want to get married. Just say sorry. I said, Dad, I don't know, have you gone crazy? I haven't got a girl pregnant yet. I'm only asking you that I want to get married. Just say sorry, I don't care. So I told him, Dad, this is getting too much. I only told you I want to get married. I'm asking your permission. I'm giving you respect. Just say sorry. I said, okay, if that's what it is, sorry. Yeah, now you can get married because you have to learn how to say sorry for no reason before you get married. Yeah, but David spoke about heavy metal. I mean, heavy metal music. What does he know about heavy metal? I'm steel. I'm the heaviest metal person. I don't know about heavy metal music. Well, our beautiful lady spoke about always making an attempt. Always make an attempt. Jump to make an attempt. At least you will fall higher than you were before, right? I got so emotional when I heard that because the last time I did that was with my kids on the trampoline. I jumped up and I landed. The trampoline broke and I fell down. So I did not end up higher. I ended up lower. Another thing that made me choke and I got very emotional was when she said, failing forward. The last time I failed forward was when I braked on my bike and I flew forward. That was a good experience. Yeah, and recently I was driving and my daughter asked me, she's 13, so she said that, Dad, so she saw a banner about Alcoholics Anonymous, the agency that helps people who are excessive alcohol consumption. And she asked me, Dad, what is an alcoholic? So I told her, what do I explain to her about alcohol and how it works on the brain? So I just told her, it's very simple. You see those 4 cars in front of you? The alcoholic will see 8 cars. She went quiet for some time and said, Dad, there are only 2 cars there.
Good.
Okay. And before I sign off, I'd like to tell you about 2 of the most intelligent colleagues I have in my team. They are Neti and Dia. And I'll tell you why we respect them as some of the most intelligent people in our team. both of them went to buy a goat, and both brought home one goat each. And when they were trying to go to the evening, Neti told Dia, but how do we recognize which is my goat and which is yours? I said, yeah, there is a problem. So Dia said, okay, I have an idea. I will chop off 1 ear of the goat. So the goat that has 1 ear is mine. The goat that has 2 ears is yours. He said, okay, fine. At night, a naughty neighbor came and chopped off the 1 ear of the other goat as well. So next morning when they came, he said, oh my God, now both have 1 ear each. So they said, okay, I will chop off 1 more ear. And then he said, yeah, that's a good idea. So the one with no ears is yours. The one with 1 ear is mine. And the naughty neighbor came in the night and chopped off the other ear as well. So now they were in a fix. And he said, okay, let me chop off 1 leg of the goat. So one with 3 legs is mine, one with 4 legs is yours. Okay. And you know what happened next day. And as they kept doing all this, finally you had a goat with no ears, no legs, and no eyes. Finally Neti told Dia, okay, the black goat is yours, the white goat is mine.
It's better to eat them.
All right. So I'll sign off, but before I tell you what I do, when I go to a restaurant, and it often happens with me, the best way to get a seat in a restaurant which is packed in Surabaya on a Saturday evening is very simple. You just go and ask him at the door, how many people before me? So they will say you have to wait 45 minutes. So what you do is, you go in the center of the restaurant, and you pick up the phone and tell on the phone, bro, she's here with someone else. And at least 6 or 7 couples will run away from you. Thank you very much.
Okay, the first contestant already done. How about the next one? The next one is somebody who's from Kalimantan Utara, right?
Yes.
Toastmaster Purwandolin. Give applause for him. What title will you? Will you?
Okay. Actually, after listening from your speech, so I will continue talking about the restaurant because I believe all of us really love to eating out and ever try that. So all my friends always ask me, Purwanto, you always go to the fancy restaurant, you eat a lot, and you pay much money, right? And I thought to them, yeah, I do that. Why? You are so arrogant. I thought to my friend, yeah, actually, eating outside is not that easy, especially when you just go alone, go to the food court and you order something. When you try to find the table, there's no table for you. And at one time, I found a table, but there are people around that already finished their meal. I came toward them, bringing my meal. Suddenly, one of the girls saw me. They say, sorry. Wow, she understand that. I thought that. But it turned out she said, sorry, we don't order more. What she means about that? I just want to sit there because this is my, how to say, this is the way I want to show to them. I want to sit there, something like that. But they think I bring the meal to them. That's why I always go to the fancy restaurant because there will always one empty table. I believe so. You know, speaking about eating out, I also celebrated my birthday there. So in these 3 months, it's not easy for me to go back and forth between Surabaya, Marang, and Jakarta. So at that time, I was birthday and I was in Surabaya. So I have an idea. I need to celebrate my birthday. I need to celebrate my birthday to a fancy restaurant and get a free cake. I searched in the Google. I found that. I went there. You know, this restaurant It was in front of the XX1. It was a fasting month. So I went there. I saw to the waitress, this is my ID card. Give me free birthday cake. And the waitress just smiled. She please me sit. And then I was waiting. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You know, so many people was turned back their head in the restaurant. They were seeing at me. And then there are also people in front of the cinema because the cinema was closed. So people waiting for the cinema to open, they also turned back their head. See me. I was frozen. There's no escape for me. Why? Because I was sitting at the corner. That's under the wall. So I cannot turn back my head. At that time, I was thinking, I need to do something. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me. So that's the way I celebrate myself in the restaurant, in the birthday party. Wow. At that time, I thought it was a nightmare. So they tried to traumatize me at that day. But after I finished my meal, I just realized I was so lucky because there are so many people celebrating my day, my birthday. They also sing a song to me. So it became addictive. Next day, I tried to find again the sushi tei. They also sang a song to me, and also the other restaurant. They also sing a song to me. They give me a free birthday cake. You know, now I can have a story to my friend. When my friend asked me, Purwanto, how your birthday this year? Wow, there are so many people celebrating my birthday. They are also give me the free cake. They also sing a song to me. So I can show off to my friend. I have an amazing birthday. Speaking about the eating off, I believe all of us have the experience. And sometimes in our life, we also have the experience when someone tries to put us down. But we are the one who can keep going. Keep go to find the free birthday cake, keep go and find the free meal and maybe celebrate ourselves. So you know, it's not only about the stand-up comedian speech, right? I also have the message. So you can take away my message. When everyone try to put you down, you can decide to go forward and keep going. Back to the Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Purwanto. Before I call Toastmaster Alias, okay. Might ask you something. Will the topic of your humor speech still dealing with menu, dishes,
No,
restaurant?
that's
Okay.
good. About that topic.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmaster, today I will call the humorous speed contestant. He is originally from Surabaya, not other than Toastmaster alias Gandawinata. Conversation, chaos, decoding, art, and science. Ladies and gentlemen, please give big applause to him. Okay.
Oh, I don't need this. Hello, everybody. How are you today?
Yes.
So good.
Yes.
It's so good to come back here to this, and you see so many beautiful smiles here. It looks like that you have great day. It looks like that you have great holiday, and it looks like that you are ready to make me nervous. So here, gentlemen, esteemed Toastmasters of Empire, let's dive to the delightful chaos of conversation tonight. And is it an art? Or is it a science? Who is on the science team? Wave your hand. Is it art? Ah, okay. Science, art. Do that. Is it art? Oh, good. So I do believe we have the science team and we have the art team and we have the Joker team here. We. All for us. And well, starting because we are about to find out the social of life is the appetizer. Yes, I mentioned it's the appetizer before the main dish of conversation. You know those elevator there where you desperately try to fill in the awkward moment. Well, you saw someone stranger there. You want to start a conversation. What is happening in your thoughts? You want to make a first impression, of course. You want to build a rapport. And let's start the conversation. And it's like a dance. One misstep, and suddenly you are in the verbal and non-verbal minded. And so you come to this elevator often, maybe one of your biggest punchline to ask. Is that your favorite elevator? I will take the others. Maybe that's the strange conversation you start. And you blur it out. And you realize that you just achieved the biggest achievement in your life. Awareness level expert. And but hey, small talk serve a purpose. Is the warm up before the conversation marathon. Hello. Okay, good. Like that. So we basically want to mingle to all of our friends here on the right side, on the left side, on there. Hello. Or even there. Hey. We need to include our audience here. Of course, we need to make them all feel enjoyable to make a conversation. And who knows? Maybe you just make a friend, or that's a silence longer than an Indonesian traffic jam, especially in Jakarta. And number two, the science of listening. We learn the science of listening and also the science of ask the audience, asking. Now, the science behind conversation, particularly the art of listening, it's not just about hearing words. It's about truly understanding the other person. But let's face it, into this world, we are guilty of waiting for our turn to speak. Like eager puppies, waiting for the conversational boon. And don't get me started on selective hearing. You know when you tune out and step back with a brilliant, wait, what did you say? But let's be real. Even if they repeated it, you still be lost in your own. And you're waiting for the witty comeback. I took the conversation. And but we're not, we're Toastmasters. There is hope, like what Rani said. Aim higher. I aim higher. I miss a lot. Maybe you can call me the grandmaster of failing. And with practice and mindfulness, I achieved that. The master of making failures. And we can become a good listeners. So next time, resist the urge to interrupt and channel your inner Zen master. Who knows, you might unlock the secret to meaningful connection and avoid nodding along to a story that you didn't actually hear. And the masterpiece. What happens when art and science collide in conversation? you get a masterpiece, my friend. Picture this. Two people engage in a lively discussion, like a perfectly choreographed tango in canvas. But like any masterpiece, it takes practice and sprinkle of humor to master. It's like juggling flaming torches on a unicycle. Oh, it did. Challenging, but oh, so rewarding. And those awkward silence, like this, like now. No, laughing, or just smiling, or you just thinking, Iti, are you drinking? Or are you the one that mentioned by Rahul? Are you alcoholic? Because you see many people here. And those awkward silence. Oh yes, embrace them like a long lost friend. Hello, awkward silence. I love you. You. We meet again. Thank you for coming to my life. Because of you, I can become better and better. So next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember to embrace both the art and the science. Who knows, you might find yourself waltzing through life with newfound confidence and connection. Of course, we make relationship here. In conclusion, whether it's the art or of small talk or the science of listening, conversation is a beautiful tapestry of human connection. So let's toast to it. Oh, where is it? Please, let's toast to it. Please raise your hand. Please raise your. Okay, let's toast to it, everyone. Yeah, let's enjoy our toast tonight. Thank you. And if tonight's tales inspired you, why not join us at Empire Toastmasters? We are the crazy jokers here in the town. And imagine mastering the art of the witty comeback and the science of the perfect pause. So, my fellow conversationalists, let's embark on this journey together. Join us where every conversation is an adventure. Thank you, Empire Toastmasters, for being such a wonderful guest.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ariel. I will call the last contestant, but let me figure out something about him. He is senior member, very outstanding member, Toastmaster founder in Indonesia, with Pak Wardiman Joyonegoro, ex-Minister of Education, introduced Toastmaster soft skill to many state university and private university. But he has a talent as a comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, before I call him, please, all of us call him 5 times. Pak Arlan, Pak Arlan, Pak Arlan, Pak Arlan. Wait, start. 1, 2, 3. Pak Arlan, Pak Arlan, Pak Arlan, Pak Arlan. Again. Pak Arlan, the audience is called you. Please come to the stage. Show your talent. Pak Arlan. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
Now, let me give you a bit of introduction about myself. My name is Arlan, and I'm 34 years old. I repeat, 34 years old. Mentally, of course.
Oh,
Physically, I'm 74. Maybe 3 times your age. No,
You look
today,
47, Pak.
Huh?
You still look 47. You still
oh.
look 47.
okay, thank you very much.
It's just numbers.
I would like to tell you a little story about losing my precious asset. You know, when I was around 20 years old, I used to have a lot of hairs. And I'd like to show you a very old picture how I look like
Okay,
when I was around 20 years.
around 20.
Okay, show me the picture.
Show me the picture. Oh my goodness.
You know, that time my hair was very thick,
Oh.
unbelievably thick.
Oh. This one.
Let me tell you
Okay,
a little
okay.
bit about myself.
I can guess.
And because it's very thick, I have to comb my hair to get it tidy. So the way I comb my hair, I started from front, finish at the back. See, front, back, and I left a few hairs dangling
Oh.
on the forehead. My friend said, "Hey, you look like Elvis Presley."
That guy looks like Elvis Presley.
Which
Yeah.
one is among those?
The one on the left
Yeah.
looks like Elvis Presley.
This one?
No.
The one who's standing extreme,
This one?
No.
extreme left.
Okay. Yes.
You're right.
Yeah. Yes. The right one.
I'm not trying to brag, but I was surrounded by beautiful girls.
Wah. Percayalah.
I'm not surprised.
You know, you look like Elvis Presley, but with small eyes. The Chinese version. You know, Elvis Presley was known as the king of rock and roll music. A lot of people copycat his hairstyle, including me. So there's Indian Elvis Presley. There's even black version. So it's so famous. Can you imagine that? But something happened. When I reached 30 years old, a disaster struck. My hair started dropping, and I was becoming bald. You know, the front part gone, the top gone, and it suddenly happened. I was not mentally prepared. You know, those girls who always follow me around disappear. They are nowhere to be found. And people started calling me uncle. I was 30 years old. How can you call me uncle? Or om? So, what else?
Somebody call you uncle.
Yeah, I forgot. So, my friend was trying to comfort me, to make me happy. Don't worry about being bald, Arlan. All you need to do is change your hairstyle, the way you comb your hair. You see, this part is already gone. You could no longer, comb your hair like this. You try this way. You try this way. Try. It helped. It covered a bit. But this hair continue dropping until it's completely bald on the top. If you see from the top, you see 3 bridges crossing the street, river, side by side. I said, very soon I will change again. It's no longer this way, and maybe this way. A lot of people make fun of me. And another friend of mine said, hey, Arwan, why don't you try to use wig? You know, wig. Today, wig technology has improved a lot. And you cannot tell whether it's a fake or a right one. So silently I tried. And I put it on. You know how I look like? We thought the wig I look very decent, innocent looking, but with the wig on, I look like a very dirty old guy.
Preman.
Like somebody who likes to flirt around. I said, no, that's a big no. So another friend of mine was suggesting me, hey, forget about all those things. Once you pull your ball, you will never get back. Yeah, sometimes I pray to God, why? Why not God? Why not David?
Not it.
We haven't met. So I will tell you something. This is the way you comb your hair. You know, when you comb this way, you still show that there's some bonus, right? Why don't you let your hair longer up to here, up to your nipple? The nipple is, if you don't know what nipple, you ask your girlfriend. Anyway, up to here, then you pull it up, make one turn, another turn, press it, use hairspray to make it firm. You know, a lot of celebrity is using this technique. Do you know who? One of them? I said, no, who? Donald Trump.
Oh.
And another friend was suggesting, a lot of friends giving me a lot of crazy ideas. And this one is another one. Okay, you lose your hair, you can develop your muscles. Tomorrow I'll bring you to the fitness center or to the gym. Let's see how it looks like. So I went there. The moment I arrived, I saw there's so many girls, young girls, with their very tight outfit. When I joined the Arabic class. When we joined the Arabic class with my friends, the music started, and everybody was dancing to the rhythm of the music. And I couldn't help looking and staring at my neighbors. Oh my God. All the guitars. I looked like a small 5-year-old boy in a toy shop. So active, running around, ready to grab a toy. So after the Arabic class, I came to my friend. Hey, bro, I really like this club. I think I would like to join. You know what he said to me? No way. These girls is not suitable for you. They're much younger. You're double their age. If you join, they will think you're a pedophile. Tomorrow I'll bring you to another club. And the club is much more better facilities. And the crowd is also more mature. This one is youngsters. It's not good for you. You're 30 years old. And they are just 18, 17. So the other one, you will see. So the following day, we went there during lunchtime. And because of during lunchtime, I didn't see anybody there, but I saw a lot of pictures, posters on the wall. And my friend told me, see, the crowd was like this. And their body was gorgeous. So because we went there during lunchtime, we didn't see anybody there. So I asked my friend, are you sure the crowd here is better than the other place? Yeah, it is better. Much, much, much better. So I finally signed up as a member. Stupid me. So that evening, I went back just to check it out. But I didn't see any guitar here. I saw a lot of aunties. They not like guitar, but they look like this. The way they walk like this, like a penguin. So I was trapped there for many years because of that. Then another friend told me, and it will be continued next meeting.
Thank you, Maran. By the way, let me ask you about this is when, and this is in Palembang or Jakarta?
This is when I was at the university.
Jakarta.
Here,
Jakarta.
I was 19 or 20 years
Oh. Where? Risa. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a applause to. The next session is table topic master. What it is? Table topic master is impromptu speech. It means that somebody calls a call, I come to the stage, and given by one person and have to respond 1 until 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And please, Toastmaster Pasha, to make this special session relaxed, nice. Don't make somebody crying, flying, and hurt, shocked, and don't bother me to call the ambulance because somebody can hurt. You better give some example, Toastmaster Pasha, because not today all is Toastmaster member. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now the topic session. I give control to Toastmaster Pasha Kalhapsan.
Thank you, Pak Bagus. Sponsor Bagus. Well, in total topic, I need one Toastmaster member to show the non-Toastmaster member. Oh.
Yana.
Yana.
Our usual example.
Use Yana as an example. So basically, total topic, I will give you a topic, a random topic, and you need to explain or talk from 1 until 2 minutes. So, Toastmaster Yana, are you ready to show them what is table topic master?
What is table topic session?
Yeah, session. Sorry. What is it? So, Ana, are you ready?
I think I cannot say no, right?
Yeah, there's no going back for you.
Yes, that's why.
So, the first question is, what advice do you have for someone at rock bottom?
Okay. What advice do you have for someone?
Thank you, table topic master, for the opportunity. If you ask me about advice, I have for someone at the rock bottom is to be the rock and go up to the sky. I mean, yeah, you need to be stand still, even though you are on the rock bottom. You need to do something to make a change for your life. I mean, please imagine your life as a canvas. Your life, at the beginning, it's white. It's nothing happens in your canvas. But when you are going on some progress, some achievement on you, you must have some scratches
or some colors on your canvas. So just think of one of these rock bottom is one square of your canvas. You have a lot of canvases on your life. So that's why when you think you are on the rock bottom, okay, maybe this canvas is not really good for me. Maybe I need to take a better canvas for me next time. So when you feel like why it doesn't work, it's okay. Just continue to draw something that already happened. Just think to paint something to cover the minor scratch or the things that is error on your life, and then you will move on to another canvas. Because by that, you know that, oh, everything I have drawn so far as the artist is my achievement or my achievements. So whenever you are coming back again, oh yeah, I already have a lot of achievement on me. So I need to move forward and yeah, you can achieve a lot more on your life. So that's why rock bottom is okay. You are the rock yourself. You are stronger than the bottom part of your life. Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Yonaka. It is wonderful. Okay, so that was the example. That was the example for double topic session. And now I would like to choose our guests.
Okay.
Maybe
Yusuf.
should I choose anyone want to speak in front of the stage? Be the star of the night.
And cut chocolate. And ketchup.
Okay, so this is the guest, right? I will use this microphone. I will speak it, and then whoever, if it's okay, I'll just use the mic. I will rotate it and wonder who will be the next speaker.
Yusuf.
Okay, I will use pencil. So it's okay.
Pasti upload untuk stream pasti. Ya. Tuling pakai.
The fan has chosen you. You are the chosen one. Come on, go to the It's okay, it's not going to be hard. Come on. Okay, you don't have to go there. Just stay here, maybe, and then speak. Yeah. Okay. Tell us about yourself. Nama, maybe work kerja di mana?
My name is Andika Aris Ramdhani. I live in Sidoarjo and I work in Surabaya Metapop. I work as administration payroll.
Okay. Okay. Well, maybe the next pencil will choose the next participant. However, if you have the courage, we will give you chocolate. I will spin the pencil. How about you? Would you like to? Okay.
Okay.
You can see the time. There is green, yellow, and red. Red, you have 30 seconds to finish your speech. Okay. Now,
Come on, Pak Donald.
okay. First of all, I would like to ask what's your name and where you're from?
My name is Darmo. I'm from Surabaya. Yeah.
The next question will be Is positive thinking a good or a bad thing? Take your time and yes, learners.
Is positive thinking a good or a bad thing? I think there are two ways to look at this. First, if I am a pessimistic, I think I'm a pessimist. I think positive thinking could be a good thing because when I see myself as my life as a canvas and I can all black and just gray all these very dark colors, then if I have positive thinking, I can brighten this with more colorful things. So I think it is a good thing in that sense. But so many people are overconfident, maybe including myself. I find myself often very overconfident. And in that case, positive thinking can be a bad thing because sometimes I'm too optimistic and I see in the canvas all the bright colors and I cannot be realistic about the chance, about the situation. In that case, I need to look at the reality. I need to look at the situation with more analytical eyes, and I need to be able to look at the situation in a different way. So not positive thinking in this case, but more realistic. So I think it depends on whether we have this canvas in dark colors or bright colors, and we can use positive thinking as a tool. We can use it when it is applicable, but not use it when it is not applicable. So it is a tool that we can use at the right time, at the right moment to get the best result for our life, to make the best picture on this canvas of life.
Good advice. Okay, I know that our guest is very shy and, well, let's just say, let the pencil choose who is the next star of the meeting. I'm sorry I took your pencil before. Let's see, I will spin the pencil. Are you ready? It's okay. Okay, come on. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the chocolate. Well, I'll give the chocolate later. So, your next question is, how important is imagination for the learning process? Is it too hard for you? If it's too hard, I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you understand? Okay. Take your time, think about it, and then when you're ready, the floor is yours.
Good evening, everyone. Uh, in the table topic, I get one question. That is, how important is imagination for the learning process? For me, process more important thing when we want to get the successful in the future. And the process is not easier, but but on process we can get any challenges, any mistake, and so on and so on. But when we enjoy with with my process, so we can get the our dreams, our imagination in the future. For example, uh, in the past, in the past, I in the past, oh, in the past, I never learned about the language. I never learned the language. But when I came to the university and I met with my teachers, he 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 invite me to learn English. But in the process, on the process with my teacher, and for me, English is so hard. English is like that, and so on and so on. But my teacher give always give the motivation for me to give motivation for me because uh, my teacher want to me the success about the good man in the future. So 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 and from my teacher I can came here and to just for guests, but I so happy uh, because I can add my knowledge, add my vocabulary, vocabulary, and so on and so on. And I'm sorry, my English is not good, but I am a beginner, and I uh, must to learn again and again. Thank you for your listening.
Yusuf.
Okay, Yusuf, trust the process, my guy. Okay, now because of the limited time, the topic is closed. Now, next to the next session, evaluation session. Mr. Bagus.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tasha. Ladies and gentlemen, please give applause to Toastmaster Tasha. Already done the job. The next is individual evaluation. Yeah, okay. Would you please, Toastmaster Dia, to take the place and lead the meeting?
Thank you so much. Now it's time to serve the breakfast, and it will be start with the evaluator, Toastmaster Neti, to evaluate Toastmaster Rani's project. Toastmaster Neti, round of applause to Toastmaster Neti.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Toastmaster Rani. Are you ready for the harsh evaluation? as requested before. Okay. No. So in the Toastmaster, the best evaluation it should be balanced. Yeah, so no worry. So there are two things that I like in your presentation tonight. I really like the way you use your hand gesture. You can use your hand gesture, even though you use the microphone, you can move it from right hand to the left hand, and then you can use like this one, and then go up, go down, something like that. So your hand gesture is perfect. Good job. And then I can also see that the question, the opening that you use for the question, you use question for the opening. That's really triggering also to start the speech. Maybe for the things that I would like you to improve, another thing is if you not, I don't know if you notice or not, but you like to lean on one foot only like this.
Oh, it's
Okay, so it seems like it's too casual. Not just only this foot, but change another foot like this. Yeah. So yeah, well, actually, it's maybe it's just for the first 1 minute. That's okay. But if you do it for the rest 7 minutes like this, and then you change like this, little bit, was it disturbing? Little bit disturbing later on. And then if you would like to improve more, again, I would like you to suggest to maximize the space. Maximize the space. If you notice, Toastmaster, maybe DTM already ya now ya. Oh no. Okay, Pak David already give the example that he move around from here to here and then to here as well. So your space is this much. So you have to maximize it. Because today's speech, the purpose is to about the vocal variety and your body language. So that's including how you can maximize the space of your stage here. And then if possible, also use the your vocal variety as well to support your speech as well. About vocal variety, I can give the example. For example, when you said about imperfection is room to grow. My personal experience. So when I fail in my test, for example, but at that time I realized I reflect myself, and then the next day when I do the remedial, I learn from my mistakes, and then I do better in my remedial test, and I can success. So use your vocal variety to express your personal experience. Okay. Now, that's about the evaluation. So if I can conclude, your hand gesture is very good already, but you need to improve about your body leaning on one feet and also to maximize the space that you have. So dream until it's true, Toastmaster Rani.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nati. Amazing evaluation for Toastmaster Rani. Do you take it harsh enough? Or maybe after this meeting. All right, now it's time for timer reports. Toastmaster Rafli will give report about the time. Except for the educational session, so it will be on prepare speech session, humor master, table topics, and also evaluation. Toastmaster Rafli, are you ready? Okay.
All right. This is the result. Toastmaster David, you are eligible.
Good. Boleh kata keplain.
Toastmaster Geraldine Budiman, you are not eligible. And Toastmaster Prabul, you are eligible.
Wow, thanks God.
It's not your project.
Toastmaster Purwanto, you are eligible.
Oh.
Toastmaster Elliot, you are actually very close. If you end your speech in 2 seconds, you are eligible. Is that how or
Not a
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
That's a good one too. Good way to say it. If you ended it 2 seconds earlier, you would be eligible. He doesn't say you're not eligible.
And Pak Arla. For minutes.
For a minute.
And all table topic session is eligible.
Oh.
Evaluation?
Evaluation is eligible.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you so much. Please give round of applause to Toastmaster Rafli, our timer. Now it's time to vote the favorite table topic speakers and humor masters, right, Tasya?
Yes, correct.
Please, everyone, Tasya is already preparing the QR code, and then just scan it and choose your favorite hero. And while we are waiting for you to vote, I will continue with a counter report from Tasya. Are you ready?
Yes, ready. Okay, for our counter, it's okay. Toastmaster Rani, you have 2 and had it's okay. Maybe it's been a while for you. Yeah, right? Okay. It's okay. But next time maybe try to do less. Overall it's okay. Toastmaster bagus. You have 4
Ah, my God.
5 6
Terrible.
Terrible. Toastmaster Prabhu, flawless. Toastmaster Pranata, flawless. Toastmaster Elias, flawless. Toastmaster Alan, flawless. Toastmaster Yana, flawless. Toastmaster Donald, flawless. The guest Yusuf, you have 4 but it's okay. Next time maybe try to speak. Try to just relax. And then Toastmaster Nettie, you have 3 That's overall for me. Back to you.
Thank you very much. You have of course the Toastmaster question. Last but not least, our grammarian. Could you please come up to the stage to deliver the grammar report? Please welcome Toastmaster Donald Latumahina.
Thank you. I would like to report the result for grammar. First, I want to notice some interesting use of language. The first one is the term failing forward, the Toastmaster running in the speech today. From Toastmasters areas, every conversation is an adventure. So I think this kind of interesting use of language. And for the word of the day, canvas, used by Toastmasters Diana several times in the table topics. And for areas of improvement, I can notice 2 main areas of improvements. The first one is redundancy. So some examples. The first one is one of the most greatest thing that you can do is it is redundant because most and greatest mean the same thing. So it can be summarized to one of the best things because most and greatest are redundant. And another one, much more better, more and better are redundant. So it should be much better. And the theme, the second one is conflicting tenses between past and present. One example is I was so lucky because there are so many people. Was is past tense, but are is present tense. It should be I was so lucky because they were. And another example is you saw someone, you want to start conversation. It should be you saw someone, you want them to start conversation. So redundancy and conflicting tenses. These are the areas of improvement. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster David Donald. Sorry. Thank you for giving us a room for improvement in English proficiency because, as you know, we are almost all not a mother tongue in English. Now it's time for me for the winner announcement. I will give my report on general evaluation report. I will start with the preparation of the meeting. The room is comfortable as usual. The coffee, tea, and also the relaxing snacks. But the meeting started a little bit late, so we also end the meeting late. However, I do enjoy the meeting because, as usual, Empire has a full package, complete package of meeting. It started with educational session delivered brilliantly with Pak David. Although the material is heavy, like the heavy music, but he delivered it in a sense of, I would say, informal, and I would say it's approachable because we feel welcome with that session. So it didn't feel heavy at all. And then next is with prepared speech session. It's a speech project from a member, but I think the content is also close to educational session because it's also have a heavy things. And then the mood suddenly switch with the four humor masters. We have a new debut Toastmaster Praful here. And of course, the next is the senior like Purwanto, E.T. and also Pak Arlan.
Senior.
I will not say old.
Can say old to Pak.
Bro.
Not young anymore.
Okay, that's the correct term. And then we have the table topic session that is so fun and relaxing by Toastmaster Tasha. She gave a chance or the opportunities fairly to member with no role, Toastmaster Yana, and then encourage guests also to join us. I think she did do that twice, and then the guests finally coming. For Tom, thank you so much for conducting this meeting so well. I can feel that you have those friendly and warm vibe who that set the meeting, and you engage with the audience by asking all of us to clapping hands regularly. Then you explain every session in detail. I think just a little bit room for improvement is to ask guests to introduce a little bit their name in the beginning, so the guests will feel welcomed.
Okay.
And I noticed that you opened the meeting. It should be the presiding officer, that is VP on behalf of the president. And for the table topic master, again, Toastmaster Tasha, I think beside that, I see that the theme is also similar as the educational session. I think the topics must relate to that as well. And then don't forget to close the projector when the speaker starts to speak. And for the evaluation, thank you so much, Toastmaster Neti, for giving us an evaluation in a sandwich approach. Recommendation to Toastmaster Rani. I believe that it's not beneficial not just for Toastmaster Rani, but all of us who wants to be a better communicator. For the grammarian, kudos for explaining the role clearly in the beginning. And also I noticed that you do yourself as an example when you deliver the table topic here. You also mentioned the word of the day, and then you give us through a clear and simple report at the end, so we can learn and notice which one or which part we need to improve in English. For the timer, you explain your role and you explain your report clearly as well. I think you improve on your latest role before. For the accounter, thank you for stepping up when one of the members is not coming, and kudos for that. Also, as the bell counter, you give an easy method to vote us for tonight. I think that's all for me. All in all, I enjoy. Just a room for improvement in general for this meeting is time management. That's all for me. I give the control back to Tom, Toastmaster of the team, Toastmaster.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please give a applause to our member. The next is working, right? Are you ready?
I'm born ready. Okay, so certification. Please drum roll for the best. Hold on, for the best.
No, this is for David.
Oh, the best
David already.
humor master is drum roll.
Say sorry. Say sorry.
You got chocolate from us?
Thank you.
Pak Alan.
Oh, you keforgetan.
Or you can choose any chocolate you like. Because
I'm okay.
okay. Anything is okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
That's not good in Angle.
That's true. Okay.
Or maybe we stand on
Yeah,
this side.
maybe, yeah.
Maybe hold this like this.
Ditutup gini nggak apa-apa nih?
Nggak biar biar seperti pakai
Oh, oke. Oh, ya.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, iya apa sih?
You want to watch me take the award?
It's okay, like that.
Presenting the arrest the ghost. This is the first time I spoke. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, the next one is best double topic session. Is drum roll. Toastmaster Darmo. Are you Toastmaster or guest?
Yes.
Let me check.
Still forever Toastmaster.
Forever lah.
Forever.
What's the Toastmaster always?
Oh.
Yeah, it's like the CIA. You cannot leave the CIA.
So it's okay. Yes, Donald, please come to the stage.
Wah, tiket coklat.
Please pick the chocolate you like.
Okay.
Wait. Look. Action.
Okay. Now, since I told you before, anyone who got chosen to be the the first timer for the okay. So I forgot the name. I know Yusuf, but I forgot to ask the name. Okay, Yusuf, would you like to come
To the
front to take a picture with the chocolate?
A picture with the chocolate or with you and the chocolate?
So choose the chocolate you like. Okay.
Sebentar diambil itu kan?
Okay.
Ya, oke.
We don't have.
No. Boleh.
Oke, thank you.
Address? Wait. Sir, what's your name again? I forgot. Although you're my neighbor.
Andika.
Well,
Andika Kangen.
Please come up because we would like to give you a chocolate because you introduce yourself and brave enough to talk here. This
Please,
is for the
come forward.
So please choose the chocolate you like. Okay.
Okay, wait.
Gonna take a picture. Okay. And last chocolate Marlon, should we give it to
Arla.
Oh.
Because
Oh yeah, running.
it's okay. It's okay.
You are eligible for doing this and this.
So who should
Thank you for doing
we
that.
give the last drop?
Keep it for next, the next event.
Double it and give it to the next person.
Yeah. Waiting for your
Yeah, that's yeah, for making a good meeting.
Oh.
Okay.
Pak Bagus.
Okay, now I will give it back to our Tom.
Oke. Thank you Toastmaster Tas.
Oh,
Oke.
yeah, your picture.
Langsung aja Pak, atau saya tutup dulu. Saya tutup dulu.
So those who sit over there, just stay still.
Oh yeah.
Those who sit here, please stand at the back.
Okay. Now is taking group photo. Okay. Before I close the meeting, please be okay. Please.
Jadi double round ya. Pakai apa? Tongsis.
Nih, tongsis.
Timer, use timer.
Oh, ya.
Yeah, there's a very long time.
Ya, paham.
Kalau Pak Alan punya skuter kita pilih sini. Pak Alan punya skuter kita pilih sini.
I don't have timer in this.
Or hand.
Oh, hand. We can by signal like this.
Is it okay if I move this system?
Ya, gitu aja.
Because I don't know how to do the timer here.
Okay.
There's no timer.
You can do that. Whatever you can.
Okay, I'll do whatever I can.
You're expert. Your expertise.
Why are you bringing the stick?
Because I need someone to help.
Ah.
So sad.
So
In 3, 2, 1. Formal pose first. 3, 2, 1. And then your biggest smile, your sweetest smile, best smile in 3, 2, 1. And then the last one is your craziest pose. Ansya, let's go join the photo. I will. 3, 2, 1. Now it's my time to shine. Okay, everyone.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Excellent.
There's no timer somehow.
this is supposed to be.
The picture is hiding from you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Picture is
Empire
shy.
Toastmaster, before we close the meeting, perhaps there is some comment from the guests. Our guests would like to give some comment to our meeting. Pak Donald, Andika, Mas Zainul, Yusuf, Mas Ahmad. Yeah, perhaps you would like to give some comment to us. And others?
Zainul.